story to be told, lest we all die young. And it was with this that your cards are now up.
Morning.
Good morning, Sergeant.
Good morning.
Yeah, just found out yesterday that that's a thing. Still getting used to that.
Hi, we like to surprise people here. Don't you remember? Remember when I walked up to you, Errol, and said, oh yeah, by the way, I need a new corporal and you're it.
Yes, but apparently I
sergeant.
got promoted a few weeks ago, or a week ago, and I never knew.
Aye. You know, he ever noticed his coin purse was getting heavier?
I don't think so.
You never noticed your coin purse got a little heavier a couple weeks ago?
I'm not really paying attention. Most of the money I'm putting aside to try to free Ari.
I'm glad you found her. That being said, Angus, that thing we talked about.
Yes, what about it?
You're clear. Do what you must.
Understood.
As for us, I'm waiting for Skona to show up, but she and I have to talk about what she found out there, what she's reported to our lord, and, well, I have to speak to the lord too about north of here. Darkuba's cavalrymen are effective, yes, but they can only be in so many places at once.
Well, I'm gonna go make sure everyone's up from the barracks and no one's sleeping in. So I'll be back in a little bit.
Aye! Crack that whip, wake them all up.
Yeah, mainly I need to
Rough
wake
them up
up
a little
mentally
bit, eh?
because everyone is bouncing all around.
You know, Veril, you could use a stick to wake them up if you wish.
That's fine. I always wanted to drop kick someone out of bed.
That's why he was promoted.
Oh, that's bad. Sorry, chat. I'm trying here. Oh, we're 20 in here. See what out there is. I may have to restart. Yep. The moment I go out there and start dying. Give me a moment, chat. I will be right back. I'm sorry. may have figured out what it was. Just give me a moment to test it, and then we'll be back.
Especially if any widows go into town, it's gonna be great. I hate widows, I hate them. Fuck them all. Fuck the bitches. Yeah, I've noticed Toolkit lags the fuck into me. Oh yeah. Yeah, Toolkit. I don't even bother Toolkit anymore. And actually, you're dumb. Yeah, they're doing the English stuff, so I just need just let them know to call Sarskane if they need the meeting. Oh, my head. Oh. He's there.
Sad.
Oh. Oh. Ow.
Oh, come on, get those stretches in.
Oh, stretch the bones. Stretch the bones.
You know what? I'm even gonna not use the camera today. See if they'll also
Yeah.
help with my frames. I never set that up, so that may kill me.
If you want to just tell them Ascani can be around. If they want to do the meeting now.
Yeah.
Just have to tell me in VC after.
Yeah, I will, if they send me to find you, I will, come grab it.
Yeah.
So definitely we are no longer housing these scarecrows or anything. It's long and done with.
No. Along with Naraz, we brought back a good number of prisoners, and we have also executed a fair number of Dreadnought while we were away. Nope. Caught and cornered in some mountain keep, black rock, some hideaway fortress buried rock. Nearly threw me off of a fucking balcony. Gracious of Lady Faye, safe.
He always has the most fun adventures when we're not around, huh?
He never invites us anywhere.
I know.
I offered everyone
know, the
plenty
last
of
time.
chance to want to go. If you want to...
Well, at least I know they're not there.
If fucking I've gotten him drunk that night, the night before, he wouldn't have recognized me.
But no. Definitely prepare this Sunday runner into town to pick me up if I'm there. Otherwise, around here, there's a lot of planning to do, especially in.
Hate not having the toolkit.
So we'll need to make a regular. We'll need to have someone make regular going route up north up the channel.
Well, in times of war, we must do what we must.
Agreed. Willing to offer him coin from the coffers, obviously, but I'm hoping to maybe sidetrack that a little bit. Bring him a couple casks of ale, expensive bottles of wine, something he can make good money off of if sold. Drink heavily prefers it.
You're visible.
Meryl, who's this you've brought?
That's not me. You're visible. We all see you.
My invis
I don't
toggle
see
is
him.
on.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
that's
see him.
weird.
Ignore them. Ignore them. I don't see them.
ignore the ghost. They're not there. Yes, Meryl.
Hey, no, the man
So,
in the corner
so
of the room.
I killed a beast. What do you want me to do with him?
Good job,
yeah,
Meryl.
I was trying to figure out where everyone was. We weren't talking upstairs. So
Aye.
what's going on? I woke everyone up. Ascone's up and walking around too. So if you want
Oh,
to have the
good.
meeting, I can go
Jeff,
grab her.
You want to have the meeting now?
That's fine by me.
See what they say.
Tell her we'll
Move
meet,
down one.
Tell her we'll meet over here in the dining area. Bigger room. I have the
Alright.
maps already.
Very good.
We'll go grab her then.
Before you leave, my lord.
What has
Uh,
told
Scone is ready.
about what happened?
What?
I was sent to go find you for the meeting.
Oh, perfect.
Fantastic. What has she told? What has she told me in the meantime about what happened?
Actually, probably not too much because she wants to tell everyone about what they found. got confirmation on our numbers again because I couldn't remember if we had 200. According to Brunswick, and I can send pictures if needed. Our numbers have doubled.
That's impressive.
According to Brunswick.
Considering that when we first tried to get those numbers, he told me it was like 50 people. We're doing much better now.
Yes, we are. Okay. I need to get Rogan really quick. Because I need my information.
Where's he at?
He's
They're
in
gonna be
Houston.
meeting in the like central room of the vineyard building, like the table with all the chairs.
Are we making our way there now then?
Yeah, I was sent to grab her, but I'm guessing I saw you
I
on the
will be
way,
right
so I
there.
would have grabbed you too.
Just get them in. I say bring them to the meeting room. I'll be right there really short. Wait one sec, I just gotta get my information.
I don't think any of these spies are mercenaries. I think they're all people who are down on their luck.
We're offered heavy coin to give information.
Aye.
She said she'll be here once she gathers
talk
all
about
the
this later.
paperwork. It'll only be a moment.
Aye. Excellent. Then Isaac's coming too. Good.
Aye.
Yeah, I managed to see him as I was looking to grab her.
Bastard I often see taking 10, 20 men out into the woods to give private lessons, I see.
I have to. Given the influx of new recruits we've obtained, I have to break them in as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Our numbers
yeah.
are almost doubled after all.
I did have to drop kick someone out of the bed.
Excellent.
Very good, Sergeant.
What do you mean had to? You were smirking the whole time.
I never said I didn't like my job.
Don't lie in front of your lord. Tell him the truth. Tell him that you enjoyed every moment.
Hey,
Well,
Bruns?
I did.
I can see it on
I'm
his
not
face
gonna
right
lie.
now. He has that smirk that he can't
Yes.
get rid of.
Because
You're thinking
Spear's
about
not
it right now.
here
The-
today, are we still
face of
having
that
the
poor
big
recruit
meeting,
that he
or should we
dropped
just
on
go
his
and...
head.
Still have that meeting.
Look, it was his fault
Okay.
for not getting out of bed. I
Look,
told him
Isaac,
twice.
He didn't lie. He did have to. He had the urge. He had to feed it.
I have to admit, it was one of the cleanest kicks I've seen in a long time. Planted straight on the man's shoulder, he spun 180 degrees and smacked right into the bunk next to his. The best part.
At least you did it stylishly.
The best part, the bed sheets weren't even disturbed.
Now that's impressive. We need more men like
It would have triggered my
If we had
OCD
more
if I
men like
messed up the
Veyron,
bedding.
This meeting would be pointless. We'd already have won.
True. Now, before the meeting starts, you,
Aye.
not you,
You normally point at me when you say that, so
It's not always about
I
you.
normally say your name.
this,
Mm.
Isaac.
It's gonna.
Let me look you over. You were gone for a
I'm
while.
so fucking sore.
I'm sure you
Only
are.
scars, but nothing too worrisome.
Oh, God.
Oh, come take a seat.
It's nice having played again, though. I'll say that.
Epic,
you wanna hop down to your
After this
module?
meeting, I want you to take some time and
Flicks your fingers.
go to the bathhouse for a bit.
No.
Go for the water, not the
Last time I had an
girls.
experience with the bathhouse, it was when Angus brought in a bathhouse woman to the barracks.
Okay, that was a very different situation that I am still
They got very
questioning to
handsy.
this day.
I was worried sick the entire time.
Oh, trust me.
Well,
Fiona's
That's when you
already shown
specify at the beginning that
It does look more blue
you're
than
only
purple.
there for the bath.
Right.
It's fine. We'll
Still unclear.
we'll assort our uniforms later.
Scone, do you want to go first?
I mean, we could. I don't really care.
Talk about the more companies.
Right. So, thanks to my lovely ears and old contacts and the Lord's persuasion and more than just words, got some good information on Palamon. Also, scary fucking information because I don't recognize any of these companies, but I know they're fucking deadly, according to this person we made contact with. First off, the Steel Kegs, a lovely, good old heavy infantry company. They've taken up the main battle line for Palamon. Apparently, according to the contact, they're a nasty bunch who favor axes and have a very well-earned reputation for being very fucking stubborn.
That works in our favor, then. Traditionally speaking, axes are the chosen weapon for those who are expecting to fight polearms. Our forces favor swords.
If you signed up for
which beat
shrubs
axes,
and hooves,
both
if you
in
signed up for shrubs
versatility
and
and
hooves,
reach.
please drop down to Orange Storm Module.
Not to mention if,
Thank you.
Not to mention if they run into the
And what else,
brazen
if you could
balls,
please
they
go
prefer
to
maces.
NPC3, please, so you're separated.
I just,
And are just as
before
stubborn.
we get ahead of ourselves, you should just wait till you figure out who's supporting them. Actually, I'll just talk about them next. The Crow Wardens. They're,
Again, one more time, if
they're
you signed
deadly
up
shots
for
with
shrubs and
bows
hooves, please drop down to
crossbows.
Orange Storm Module. What else, please go to NPC3.
Pairing them with the Steel Kegs, if they're paired. It's going to be incredibly fucking hard to break that line.
I don't know. Yeah,
That's a problem.
Aye. And the last one that we got information on is the Ravenwalkers. A merc company that actually came from Gradlia's north. And they specialize in scouting and hit and run tactics. Palamon has just absolutely spared no expense in this war.
No.
That means
They
they're
have
scared of us.
It means they'll be cautious. They're less likely to try and sally forth when we arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Aye. No numbers. Wish I could get that. Never get up and getting any numbers, unfortunately. So we have no
But-
idea.
But all things considered, considering the descriptions of all three of these mercenaries, I have to assume they most likely make the bulk of Palamon's fighting force. The three of them combined.
It's likely.
Aside from Palamon's own local guard, which, as we personally know, are frankly nothing of note.
Hmm.
Yes, it would be safe to assume that those three are going to be the greatest obstacle that we run into.
Aye. There is one other thing. Fortunately, we never got to make contact, but it was a decision made by the Lord, and I agreed that there was just too much heat, and we didn't really want to risk it. Good digging around Blackrock, there was word of potential supply line. As a potential, what was it, to get through past Gradia to the north?
Smuggler.
Smuggler's route, that's what it was. We never made contact, though. So eventually, if we want this contact, one of us are going to have to go back. If he's still there, let's hope he is.
Is that feasible? Returning, I mean.
When I left, the Sea Prince made a deal with a lot of us. Deal with the Scarecrows, deal with the Dread Knives, with Jackals. He will give us Naraz and safe passage out. The only reason we had such troubles getting out were mostly due to a particular captain, a crew there. As it so be, it was Dredge's prior captain.
Well, forgive me, but I'm not privy to most of the details of what happened to you while you were there. To her credit, Skona has been very sparse with the details.
And I'd prefer to keep it that way as much as possible. Suffice it to say, we left at least on good terms with the Sea Prince and his Reavers. Well, whether or not they'll accept us back is one thing or another. People do know us there.
Then it would be safer. Go ahead.
We'll either need to send new people to stand as our stand-in for us, or we'll have to assume some new identity turn.
Well, Blackrock is it's not uncommon to see all sorts of mercenaries go through Blackrock at least once in their life. And I may know of someone who might be able to help in that regard. But it's not going to be a pleasant reunion. They owe me money.
I'm sure. Either way, if we can get to know this contact, find this route up the Cape, we'd be very beneficial position. Would you like to tell them about what we discovered about the farmlands?
I think you could. I can't take all the credit.
We did discover a few things, mainly that Palamon is committing regular trade with pirates. Damning piece of evidence, more or less, but nothing that would hurt them crucially. Did learn one crucial thing. The Trenton farmlands to the north, while you have a garrison or two of mercenaries up there, the line is spread thin. There's gaps in their defenses there that people can easily get through. My idea is, well, there's two here. Send a Raven to the Azure Bulls, who come in from the north, take the farmlands, and follow south, clearing any remaining mercenary. Or send a contingent of team, make our way through their northern line, and strike at their rear.
Wait, this could be this could be our gambit here. You mentioned they're going to be cautious.
The biggest concern I have out of all of the mercenary companies that you've mentioned will be allied with Palamon are the archers. In the sense of, in the circumstance of a siege, if you do not outnumber as an attacker, if you do not, if you are besieging a settlement of any sort that has walls or defenses, even something as simple as a palisade, if you do not outnumber the force that you're attacking, you are almost guaranteed, at best, a Pyrrhic victory. The archers are the greatest threat, because they will be where we lose most numbers during an approach. If we can mitigate their relevance and get inside Palamon before they become a substantial threat, that will significantly increase our odds of success. Archers are far less effective in close quarters.
Which brings me to a thought I just had based on what I've just been told. If the farmlands aren't very well protected, well, that's where most of Palamon's food supply comes from. We start playing their game.
My thoughts exactly. Not only that, we cut off their food supply, and we gain enormous amounts of food for ourselves. Have to worry about making caravans consistently
Aye.
noticed.
And then I can have Darkuba's light cavalry come off of guard patrol and come actually support us in the field. Those axes are going to mean nothing if they meet us on open ground and we have cavalry. They mean nothing.
The important takeaway from this, regardless of strategy, is we do not torch those farmlands.
No.
If nothing else, any of the common folk, the laborers, the farmers, anyone else that is in that region, we ensure that our men do not raid, do not pillage. We ensure that those people consider our presence a security, that their livelihood will not be infringed upon. For while we hold those farm fields, we cannot have them opposing us. And for when we ultimately take Pelaman, they need to be able to continue their work. But we will have a very difficult time holding that city.
Aye. We need to make it seem like what most peasants see when lordship changes hands. Oh, just someone who I'm paying taxes to. That's what it needs to feel like. And I think we have the numbers to do it.
Let us go over our current allies, the ones we are certain of.
Aye, we have the Brazen Bulls, the Sordillo Company. I would say the Aired Hearts, but what had happened with the Lord Marshal, I'm not so sure anymore. And, oh, we have Nautis. Maybe that's what we could have the Nautis Guard do. The Nautis Guard, as it is spread rather thin. Their forces are admirable, but that's not enough to really mount a war. What if we had the Nautis Guard come in and take care of the farmlands for us?
It wouldn't be the Guard on the whole, it would be a contingent from the Guard. There's absolutely no way the Barony is going to send their entire force out of the city.
No, but that's exactly what I'm meaning.
They would be a supplementary hammer, nothing more.
Aye, but that's what I'm meaning. That way we tax them as little as possible as our allies. We have them to take care of the farmers.
The Nautis Guard are more familiar with defensive positions, fortifications, because they are a city guard. What we should do is, during the assault, have them function as a rear guard. They will not be joining the front lines. They will be there to ensure that any injured men and women can be safely pulled out, and in the worst case scenario, that of a rout, we have a means of exit. That is the purpose of a rear guard. I believe they would be best suited in that position. It also minimizes the risk to the Nautis Guard themselves, making it more appealing to the Barony.
Aye, I agree to this.
As do I.
What of the Imperials? Do we know anything about them? I know initially they were going to be a rear guard force themselves. With the Major General here, I am assuming they are no longer participating.
I would have to assume so.
Is there any chance we could ask him?
It's hard to tell. Lady Heidemann is the one who gave us her word before, and I'm assuming that has changed now. Never spoken to this man before. Sure, she has spoken about me and the rest of the people here to him. But I have yet to meet the man proper, whether in the streets or in some formal meetings. So I do not know how to gauge the man.
Respectfully, my lord. I am hesitant. I will abstain from casting a vote on the matter, but you know my stance when it comes to the Empire.
I understand. I'll see if I cannot speak with Ladia. See where it goes from there. Obviously, not being command anymore, but she has her grandfather's. See where we can go from there.
I need you to speak up a bit, sir. You will.
I simply said that I will speak with Lady Heidemann. She has her grandfather's ear, and we will see where we can go from there. It's just unsure as to what it is. Obviously, this change in command structure is going to be one thing, and while Lady Heidemann is here for the people of Nodus, I have no clue what her grandfather's goals are.
That being said, looking at our numbers and what I'm getting reports of from Sordillo of skirmishes in the swamps, this is going to be a very uphill battle. I am confident we can pull it off, but...
Well,
It's going to be
actually,
difficult.
sorry. We have new counts. Angus went through the man, the new counts of our numbers, our numbers. Originally, after everything happened, we had 20. We went up to 200. According to Angus, and according to Isaac as well, our numbers have doubled again. 400.
Aye.
So I've been told, and by the good graces of the lady of the house.
Why do you think I've been in the forest with them so much?
Don't blame me for that.
Though on
But-
that matter, I would like to apologize for the frequency of my absences.
It's fine. I'd much rather have you out there training the men for this war to come than constantly being at my side. That's what I got Vero for.
When he's not enjoying the suffering of the new recruits.
Indeed.
It definitely,
But
it
given
definitely
that,
is a bonus.
I want the three of you and Angus to find potential candidates to fill officer roles. Not leading into any lieutenants at the moment, but we'll definitely need more sergeants and corporals going forward.
Aye.
At the
Going
minimum,
to
we
need-
are going to need squad leaders. When we're going with a force of 400, we need to acknowledge the reality that if we do not have some sort of chain of command proper beyond just who is in this room, don't expect anything to go well during the assault because it will be disorganized beyond measure.
Mm-hmm.
No plan survives
Okay.
contact with the enemy.
Even so.
Magnus, he's already a corporal. He was one of the people who was taking over my training while I was gone. Might be worthy of a promotion at least. He's trustworthy. He's been around since the 20.
Hmm.
He's a crossbowman, so another one in the rear.
I believe this is something that we can all discuss after this meeting, truth be told. Otherwise, we're going to be here until sundown. There is one matter that is relevant to hierarchy, but less so to the men, that I wish to bring up. Now, if something has been done on the matter already, I have not been informed, and I would just like to be apprised. What do we do about Vizier?
The man never leaves his
personally-
desk.
I have not personally seen hide nor hair of the man. And truth be told, because his room remains locked and none of the servant staff have the authority to enter, there's every possibility that he has left. When was the last time you received a report from him?
I haven't spoken to him in a while.
I think the last
Even his-
report might have been 2 weeks before I left for Blackrock.
Even his lover spoke to me in confidence and said that she has been he has not spoken to her either. Respectfully, as much as I understand his relevance to the fact that we hold this estate now, as much as I understand what he has done for you and more formally for your house, if he is not fulfilling his responsibilities, someone else must step up. This close to war, we cannot allow that level of paperwork be left unattended.
I'm agreed. I'm in agreement. As much as I owe the man, he has shown loyalty in the past. Taking up a damn letter opener just to fight a couple of goblins and orcs. his absence from
Don't
all of
remind
this
me.
is his absence from all of this is concerning. I understand that I gave him this. I'm going to be giving him this estate once done, so he'll take command, but the estate will remain under my name. If he's not present for any of this, it is draw to concern. I'll see if I can't have Angus bust down that door and see if he's still in there.
And if he is not, then we must assume the worst. I know this is not the most amiable subject, and I apologize, but I truly felt it needed to be discussed, and if I'm the one to bring it up, then so be it.
No, I was planning on going into his room today. I'll take care of it.
I'll leave it to you then.
Pray to the gods that he is still there, but if he is not, then
Mostly
I'm
because
going-
Angus has another duty to attend to today. That is far more important.
I'm going to say something that is going to sound cruel. If you enter that room and you find that he has expired, grab at most 2 of the servants you know will keep quiet, and you discard of what you find silently. We have too many new men and women that have come in who are unfamiliar with him. If one of the first things they hear is that we are finding corpses in the estate, that is going to destroy morale.
Then I need to wait until after Angus does what he needs to do today. I'll have to
And
do it
I'll
tonight.
personally help you. If it comes down to it, we can
Aye.
deal with him if he's fast.
I know a couple of servants who know how to keep quiet. They are kind of our eyes and ears out there.
Good.
while I will be honest with you, the prospect of him dying rather than betraying this house is far more favorable for me, but if it does come that he has ran, we cannot let the information he knows getting out. He is seen. He is to be executed.
If it comes to that,
That's-
Ascona and I will handle it.
I trust
I
you to do
appreciate
so.
that from you both.
At least you treat him with the respect that he deserves. He has gotten us this far. With that being said, is there any other matters that must be brought forward during this meeting?
Nothing that
Not
needs to be
anymore.
discussed in this context.
I'll fill you in after we break what Angus needs to do.
Very well.
There is one thing I would like to discuss. Considering how the front line is at the moment, the weariness, the tired, and how short supplies are at this moment, given our new numbers, I would like to starting the most veteran of us all. I'd like to start sending squads out to help relieve the front. Have some people sent back. This would also give good chance for squad leaders to be picked out from the bunch to take lead where it's needed. Anytime we send a caravan up, we will send a squad or two with it, and they will cycle out those who are remaining at the front. We'll allow those who don't have any combat experience to get it, and those who need the leadership roles to earn experience theirs as well. I'm not doing this on the thought of lightly, but the necessity of it.
Get an experience. Many of our men are green.
Also
I'm doing
come
what
good.
I can to
Another
run them.
fucking look.
Just anyone that goes, make sure you clear them to go first. If they're not doing well in your training, obviously, we don't want to send them to their deaths.
Any who fall short of my personal standards will be relegated to logistics.
I'll make sure Illinois gets word that we're going to start doing this.
Very good.
Do we have numbers on the nobles that are assisting us? The ones that you helped or whatever?
Everything
I
given,
know
said,
that they're
and done.
guarding supplies.
Everything given, said, and done. The nobles who are supporting us, the numbers they are providing will probably be between 1,000 to 2,000 men in total of their personal guard and all that. I can see about having some of them lend hand, but it may be difficult. Most of them are saving their men for fight to come.
Right. Big estimate. Sorry. I'm talking about the
speaking
more
with-
lords that are in danger. You know, the ones that had debt. I think they have 1,000 to 2,000.
Those ones I'm not too sure.
We're gonna need to. We need to know. I can send a message if needed, or one of us can. I can get Marcilla to do it even. She's been sitting around not doing much.
That would probably be best. Have
The
Marcelo
more
do
accurate
it.
numbers we have, the better we can all work together. Right? That's how I've never been an officer
Aye.
before. I'm learning this all.
No, you are correct.
There's another issue I need to bring up, and this is mostly Zero is here. I'd be able to ask him to have to allocate someone else. I need the names, the house colors, and the specialities of all the noblemen who are joining us for this fight. I need to know if any of them will be able to lend aid or supplies going forward. Obviously, I easily go to the Merchants Guild and request food, but that is a lot of money to be spent.
Sounds like I have
Not
a
exactly
date with the
good
keep.
Now you do.
I can go speak with their captains.
If you could do that.
Of course.
That being said, I do think there is one thing I need to do before we disperse. Salazar, being promoted to the rank of commander across my entire guard. I know you were already the captain, but you were more relegated to the house guard. You are now commander of the whole guard of Shaheen House.
Had you told me that a month ago, I would have told you were insane, but thanks to Isaac in Illinois, I think I can handle it.
With that being said,
Congratulations.
when we do head out there, I'll need you by my side.
Don't
by my
congratulate
side,
me, it's more paperwork.
especially with where we're going to be going.
I will be nowhere else.
Very good.
It's very tiring being by his side. My goodness. You have no idea how much armor I lost at Blackrock. Oh my god.
Tell.
If you think it's exhausting now, should I tell her about the meetings in the shack?
Oh god.
What?
No, Skona, I could
know.
tell. I can tell the armor you're wearing is a rapidly obtained replacement. I've never seen your shoulders look so broad.
That being said and done, any final notes? Any last talks we need to discuss here?
Am I back on training duty?
Nothing for me.
For the time being,
Yeah.
while we get these
Primary
most of these
focus
new
will be
recruits
there.
trained up. Alright.
Alright.
Alright. With that being said then, I think we could call this adjourned.
Will you be heading
Aye.
into town?
Yes, I need to see if I can't find Sir Tiberius. I have some questions I'd like to ask him.
Very well.
Isaac, my brief will be brief, so I want to step in my office a moment.
Of course.
I think you already know it. On it, so.
Huh?
Actually, you probably don't. You should come too.
Exhilarating.
Welcome to the life of an officer.
It's fun, isn't it?
Is it info I need to know as
You'll
well?
forgive us. This meeting is for
I
old
told him he was
folk only.
crazy. They already know.
It's
know
for
they're-
the officers, but do not worry.
Ooh, major headache. I think I'm gonna stay here a minute.
All right.
This is so bad. Like I can't even pull up the correct menu. Alright, I guess I'll be right back. Probably have to quit out and restart VR chat again. Yeah, it's been killing me all night. That's why I don't even have a camera or anything. Yeah, I need new stuff for my computer, but I just can't afford it. I think my computer is like 9 years old at this point. I'm trying to do everything I can to not restart my computer. But I may have to do that if it keeps acting up. See if it'll help. Like I even deleted a bunch of stuff off my C drive just to try to free up some kind of space. We also have a couple more people in the map than we have lately, so maybe that's another factor. Currently we're at 56. No, I don't have it. Oh, it's wherever it's default installed off Steam.
Churches, okay, that Olive Grove is see. Okay.
I don't have an external. It won't work. Yeah, I just quit out of VR chat, came back in, rejoined the world, and I'm at like 5 frames. What I'm gonna try to do is restart my entire computer, see if that helps. So I will end stream, but I will be back.